Alright guys, this is what I'm going to show you how to do is the two gears that you've already created, the 80 tooth and the 20 tooth here. I'm going to show you how to bring them into the assembly and then use a GearMate to correctly get them meshing and get the ratio correctly between the two. I'm kind of doing this in reverse. I'm going to show you the result of what kind of the quick assembly that we're doing here, and then doing it kind of a little bit backwards. So what you need to understand here is the distance, okay, from the center of this one to the center of this gear is very critical. You need to know the pitch diameter of this guy and the pitch diameter of this guy. So remember, you need to go to the McMaster car and remember the 80 tooth here. This was the pitch diameter of the 80 tooth. Alright, 1.667. And then if we go down to the 40 tooth, it was 0.417. So if you add those two up, add those two up, so you got 1.667 plus 0.417 equals, that's 2.084. So you divide that by 2, and that'll give you the center distance, which is 1.042. All right, so I'm going to go up File, New. Oh no, I'm going to go File, New. It's fine. I'm going to do a new part. I'm going to do a sketch. I'm just going to do let's just say a center rectangle from the front plane. And again, this is kind of like going to be your frame of your pulling tractor, the start of it. Anyway, so I'm just going to do 5, and again you'll be able to change this 5 by 10 plate. Alright, then from here, go features, extrude it, and your material is 1/4 inch, extrude it 1/4 inch. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and just throw some holes on here. Again, these will be very variable, so I'm going to again put the based on your shaft size that we're going to use, and remember we're going to have a bushing in there, but right now I'm going to just do 3/8 holes. Put another hole in there. Alright, don't forget about your relations here. And I'm going to add a relation, make these two equal. I'm going to start adding some dimensions, location dimensions. I'll come 2 inches off that wall. I'm going to make this point and that point again. I'm going to make them horizontal. And here is where you need, it's critical to put your pitch diameter in there. Alright, which is 1.042. Again, remember I still have the degree of freedom. It's not defined. I can still move my hole to this location. So I'm going to throw a dimension from this edge to there. And let's go 0.75. Alright, there we go. Now my sketch is fully defined. If you look down here, it's fully defined. So I'll go features, extrude cut. I'm going to go through all, accept that. Alright, now there's my two holes. It's going to help me define those, where the location those gears are. Alright, now I'm going to save this. I'll go plate 2. Alright, now I'm going to go File, make assembly from part. This is going to be my first part. I bring plate 2 in here. Insert component. I'm going to go into that gear. I'll bring in my 80 tooth. Insert component. And I'll bring in the 20 tooth. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is, let's say I'll go ahead and mate this hole with that hole, so they're concentric. And then I'll make the back surface against this. I'll leave a little space there. So I'll go about 1/8 of an inch. Accept that. And then I'll do the same to this guy. There. And there. Again, they're concentric. And then I will make that back face against here and put a distance mate again. Put my 0.25 in there. Or no, 0.125. Alright. Alright, now basically they're mated concentrically. Alright, to those holes. Now you should be able to verify that you have the correct pitch diameters in here. Alright, now that looks like a pretty good mesh right there. Now the last thing you got to add is your gear mate. Alright, so we got, and that's an advanced mate. So mate, or mechanical mate, and then you go gear. Alright, so I'm going to pick this guy and this guy. And that ratio is a 1 to 4. Alright, and let's see if we did a correct. Now before you do that, make sure your gear is meshing correctly here. I'm going to accept this, accept it, and then just grab one of them and see if they're meshing correctly. And it looks like they do. See how well that works? I mean, that's really not that simple. So here's your first set of gears in your compound ratio. So right now we're stepping that 16. If this is my driver right here, all right, that's my driver. So I have, remember, 16,000. So I'm dividing that by 4. I already have that from doing this from here to here. I already got it down to 4,000 RPM. You got to bring it down to less than 100. All right.